disappointing first home playoff game in the second round in 9 years for the 76ers. And the basket and the foul, Garnett. And one coming up for Kevin Garnett.
This is how you know KG's legs feel good. When's the last time you see KG come up,
you're out,
make eye contact, spin back for the alley-oop, and if it wasn't
after beating the Celtics in dramatic fashion in Boston. Collins has it knocked away out of bounds, and it was off his leg. So it goes over to Philadelphia.
I think the fans are just going home to get a little more rest because they know anything can happen in game 4 and they can tie it up. This is just one game. Can't panic too much, not as a fan or as a player.
Just a game. Meeks gets the basket. So the 19-point loss back in April of '66 is the largest loss that the Sixers have had to the Celtics at home. Don't forget they won in Boston in game 2, and that was the first time they had won in Boston in the playoff game since game 7 back in '82. A pretty lay-in by Pierce, who has 24 points. And here's Williams coming right back, and Hollins gets the block. So the defense continues. You heard what Doc Rivers said.
He said something like defense or something to that effect, but you have to.
And Pierce.
I'm just going to pause and say, man, he's 3 feet behind the three-point line if he makes that one. But the good thing sometimes about playing in a city where the fans are tough and resilient is that you take on the personality of your team. And so even though this is a big loss for the Sixers, game 4, coming out forgetting about this game right now, you can even things up, and that's what you must remember.
Well, you played in this town.
Yes, I played in this town, and these fans are very supportful. They want you to play hard. They do believe in you, and you'll have another chance to prove them right in game 4.
Rondo getting the offensive rebound, and the easy lay-in by Petrus. Petrus with 13 points, and the biggest lead now with under 4.5 to go. Largest loss of the year for the 76ers was 20 points to the Miami Heat. Home loss, that is. Here is Meeks hitting a 3. That's what Meeks does.
This playing time is still important for players that are trying to get their rhythm, trying to get shots up, to see a three-pointer go in, to see get an and one, those type of things carry over the next game because you feel like you're getting the rhythm, you're getting your shots up.
And here, Rondo to Pierce. Are you wondering why they're still in the game, some of these veterans for Boston?
Well,
and the 3 by Drew Holiday.
Well, you know, sometimes as a player, when you struggle like Paul Pierce, and I've been in that position, don't take me out. I came to play the whole game. I want to get rolling because, you know, we can't practice as much. I'm going to be tired tomorrow. Let me kind of do everything I do tonight to get a rhythm. So game 4, I'll be ready as well.
And don't forget, game 4 also becomes an important game because there's an extra day of rest after game 4. So the Celtics looking to open up a 3-1 lead if they can as Meeks drives in for the field goal. 3 minutes to go in the game, and the Celtics leading the 76ers 105-86. Philadelphia led by 7 early in the game. Keon Dooling is in there. Marquise Daniels, first time in the playoffs. Sasha Pavlovich as well. Quan Moore and Turner short with it. And Michael Petrus.
Wish Ernie would have gave us the update on the shirt off. You know, I put my vote in for Chuck the Body last night. Seeing all the good things he's done with his body and being healthy and He might as well have gave us an update on that, because I can guesstimate what's happening in this game.
Moore got the basket. Maybe it was the fan that we showed earlier in the game with the shirt up.
That's the before. That was the before.
2 minutes to go, 107-86. Jody Meeks guarded by Moore. Moore gets a piece of it, and Moore driving in. Ryan Hollins is there, and finally the foul, or I should say that Meeks will go to the line. So there is Atwan Moore, rookie from Purdue, and Meeks will go to the line. So Sasha Pavlovich in his 9th year, he made 7 starts this season. Marquise Daniels, who was in there at the end of the 6th game against the Atlanta Hawks in his 3rd year, all in there now.
And these guys that are coming in late, they've worked hard all year long in practices. Practice players are so important to a team that even though this might not be the most ideal situation for them to get playing time, it's still playing time in the best league in the world. And they come in and play hard and make the most of it.
Sam Young is in for the first time in this series. Vucevic also in for the 76ers. Both teams emptying their benches with 1.5 minutes to go, 107-88. Xavier Silas. Here's Vucevic, and a block by Hollins and the foul. Game 2 coming up. Fans may have made their way to the exits, but you're going to make your way to your sofas, because we have the Lakers coming up with Kobe Bryant against the Oklahoma City Thunder, Kevin Durant and Russell Westbrook. And the big question is, can the Thunder win their 2nd in a row at home, or does it become 1-1 and get a little interesting as the series moves to the Staples Center?
All night I've talked about the heart of these champions, the Celtics. Don't sleep on the Lakers either. They have the heart. They play well. They have 2 big 7-footers. You can't teach height. Will they execute tonight? Every game is a different series of its own.
Thunder 5-0 in the playoffs so far. They want to stay clean with it. Pavlovich. And the ball thrown away, and it goes over to Philadelphia. How about the Celtics? Big guns tonight. Garnett, 27 points, 13 rebounds. Rondo had 23 points, 14 assists, but Paul Pierce awakening in a huge way with 24 points and 12 rebounds. Petrus had 13 off the bench. Here is Vucevic from outside, and the tip-in by Xavier Silas.
Paul Pierce had a stubborn performance tonight. He wasn't going to let his body, his mind, anything get in the way of him having a good game. He is who we thought he was.
Pretty good.
In the words of David Aldridge again.
Pretty good. Dennis Green, of course, the coach of the Arizona Cardinals, said that against the Bears as he pounded the podium after a game in which the Bears won and the Cardinals had a great shot. But I digress. Ball is knocked out of bounds and it goes over to Boston. But Pierce early on going strong to the hoop, and that was the theme for the Celtics on offense tonight.
And not making any excuses for game 1 or 2. He told David Aldridge, I don't care. If I tie my shoes up, you expect me to be me. Great game tonight by their leader, Paul Pierce.
Thaddeus Young with 22 leads 5 double-figure scorers. We want to thank our producer, Tom Heitz, our director, Howie Singer, our senior associate director, David Olszewski, and our graphics producers, Donzel Floyd and Carl Cronenberger. Brian Taylor, our statistician. Thanks to